Hey, this is JC and welcome to Small Brick City. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you a design for a Dutch cheese stall, and this was the request from CBricks Tutorials. Do check out his channel as he's got lots of tutorials on World War II weapons and armory. And if you look down further in his page, you'll also see that he's got tutorials on very realistic workshop tools. And just looking at his channel page, we can come to the logical conclusion that he's an illegal arms manufacturer. In any case, one day he was drinking coffee, although not in his usual lounge chair, and he was watching videos on YouTube. He decided to visit his 9th favorite Lego channel and requested that I specifically build a Dutch cheese stall. Not a French cheese stall, not a world cheese stall, but a Dutch cheese stall. I have to admit, it was pretty challenging, and I actually tried to design the cheese stall over several weeks. It was only recently that inspiration struck and I came up with a design that I was happy with. And all this time I had an illegal arms manufacturer on my back. I have built quite a few different market stalls, and I did not want to repeat any design or concept that I've done previously. That is one reason it was challenging. The other reason it was challenging is because I wanted it to be distinctively a Dutch cheese stall. So how do you make a cheese stall distinctively Dutch? So I do what I usually do, and I did some research. I googled for Dutch cheese market stalls. However, because most of these cheese stalls are in Dutch markets or fairs, they generally look alike, and there's no reason for it to look distinctively Dutch because they are already in Holland. So that got me thinking about architecture, and I thought about replicating traditional Dutch architecture into the design of my stall. So I looked around for photographs of traditional Dutch houses, and honestly I was already quite familiar with them when I put together the video on what I felt the worst modular building was. You can check out the video on the link in the card at the top of the screen. But I decided to go down that design path and went about designing a miniature traditional Dutch house display for the cheese stand, and this is what I came up with. I came up with a stall with a stand and display unit that looks like a traditional Dutch house. Naturally, the stall is full of cheeses, and the bunting or the front skirting of the table is in the Dutch flag colours of red, white and dark blue. The minifig is dressed in a chef's outfit that matches the colours of the stand, and I placed a hat on him as I saw a lot of market cheese sellers wearing a similar hat. For the main shelf and display stand in the stall, I recreated the look of a traditional Dutch house with various window pieces, modified decorated bricks, and sloping tile pieces. Here is a side-by-side comparison with a real traditional Dutch house, and I think I came pretty close. What do you think? I came up with a whole bunch of different ways to display the cheeses to maximize visual variety. There are wheels of cheese, large and small, and different wedges of cheese as well. There's even a very special Gouda in a glass bell container. The display unit is functional as well, as there are wedges of cheese on shelves in the window. This stand is built like a table with a skirting, and the skirting is made out of multiple 1x2 tiles to represent the colours of the Dutch flag. I thought you might be interested to learn how to build the stand. Even if you don't build a Dutch cheese stall, you can use the techniques to build another stall. Here are the parts you need. You need 8 1x1 round studs stacked into 4 sets of 2. 2 1x4 modified bricks with studs on the side, a 1x8 brick, a 4x8 plate which is used as the tabletop, 8 1x2 tiles in the colours of your choosing, a 1x3 window with a curved top and a grilled insert, a right angle tooth plate, a 1x2 sloped tile, 2 modified decorated bricks with a cheese wedge on top, 2 2x2 windows without the glass inserts, and a 2x4 plate with 2 1x2 jumper plates on them. To build, place the 1x8 brick underneath the 4x8 plate. Place the 2 1x4 modified bricks underneath the front of the 4x8 plate. Add the round studs at each corner for the legs. Place the 1x2 tiles on the exposed studs of the modified bricks. Ensure the top of the 1x2 tiles are in line with the 4x8 plate. Place the 2x4 plate onto the back center of the 4x8 plate. Take the two 2x2 window pieces and place them onto the front of the 2x4 plate. The curved window piece goes on top of the center of the two smaller windows. Place the right angle tooth plate onto the curved window, followed by the sloped tile. The modified bricks go on either side of the curved window. Now for the cheese displays. For the special cheese, I have a cheese slope piece on a round stud on a round 2x2 plate. Everything is covered with a clear dome part with a transparent towel on top. There are two 1x2 light tan plates with cheese wedges on top to represent different cheeses that will go on the shelf. There's a large platter of cheese made up of cheese slopes on jumper plates with towels covering a 2x4 plate. 1x1 round tiles make up small blocks of cheese, and the different cheese wheels are made out of 2x2 plates with 2x2 tile pieces. Shelves and holders are made from hinging brick and plate parts. Of course, you can use any combination of parts you want to create your own cheese display. You can display the cheeses in any way you want on the table. However, watch the video to see how I planned the space and placed the different shelves and different cheese parts on different parts of the table to get the maximum visual aesthetic look. The idea is to create a whole array of different cheeses on the table to make it attractive as a market stand. When I create Lego displays, I do think about visual balance. If I can, I do try to go for a symmetrical look. However, there are times when you purposely want to go for an asymmetrical look. Regardless, I do like a more cluttered feel because I feel it's more realistic and gives the impression that there are lots to see, especially for a market stall. What do you think of my Dutch cheese stall? Did you enjoy my creative process and how I went about designing this actual stall? I can tell you for sure, CBricks Tutorials really likes the cheese stall as his sig fig is buying some cheese now. In fact, he's actually bought up the whole stall because I've now become his 8th favorite Lego channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and if you have any other stall that you'd like me to build. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel as I'm always coming up with different interesting builds. If you like food themed builds, do support my Lego Ideas project, Gastro Alley. It requires your vote to possibly become an official Lego set. So if you haven't voted, please follow the link at the top of the screen or follow the link in the description. Thanks for voting, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.